What's going on? Back again, another video. What's up? So obviously there's a lot of craziness going on right now, so I hope that my videos can kind of lighten the mood a little bit for some people. The thing that I've been doing that I really recommend is like take advantage of this time and like do something productive. Like, you know, the past like 2 weeks or whatever, like I've been like really productive with making videos and just using my time a lot more effectively than I normally do. So I think that's like my best piece of advice for this time that we're in right now, is just use this time to like work on yourself, you know, maybe start reading more. Like if you're sitting at the house just bored all the time, like you gotta find something productive to do. Try to find a way to better yourself, because realistically, like this is like probably the best time to do that because there's nothing else going on. So just use this time to your advantage, you know? Alright, so enough about all that. Let's do this. Mildly interesting. There's a red car every 3 other cars. They could have worded that. Hang on, did I read that right? There's a red car every 3 other cars. I don't know why that wording sounds so weird. But yeah, very true. Red cars. Good stuff. Good job. The evening sun illuminating my cooker hood. That's, cooker. Hang on. I've never heard anyone call it that before. That's a strange term. I've never actually heard that before. Are you talking about a stove? Or an oven? Jesus. Wild baby magpie? Is that pronounced? Followed me into our house. You let that fucking thing in your house? What's the matter with you? Why would you do something like that? Look at that thing. Ugh. Why would you let that in your house, though? Like, I'd love to know how you got it out. Because if it was easy as just kind of scooping it up and just kind of, you know, setting it free out the door, I don't think it was. I bet that thing probably, as soon as you try to catch it and be like, okay, you know, we got to get this bird out of the house, now you try to catch it and that thing started flying around the kitchen, it's probably a disaster. That actually looks pretty cool. The pattern of this burnt out microwave light bulb, that looks pretty awesome. It looks like it was painted. Usually when light bulbs burn out, like it's just that metal coil just kind of breaks, and that's about it. I've never seen that happen before. That's pretty cool. Oh man, my cat, this is amazing. My cat has a perfect silhouette of a bird on her chest. First of all, look at that f***ing cat. That's amazing. But yeah, definitely looks like a bird. My teenage sister's book collection organized by color. That's, okay, that's good. I give you credit for that. That looks nice. I like that. And I like how like they're not just all like stacked on top of each other. Some are like, you know, vertically and the others are horizontal. Like it looks good, okay? And I'm jealous because I would like a bookshelf in my house, all right? One day I'm gonna have one. That's one thing I gotta do. I gotta start reading more. But that's a lot of books, and I have like 5 or 6, I don't know. I'm very impressed with this, okay? And I'm a little jealous of it, just because I like the aesthetic of having a bookshelf. It's like, I feel like you could act really pretentious with that too. You should be like, oh, you notice my bookshelf? See how much I read? Yeah, it's no big deal. I just, you know, read all the time. It's whatever. I'm just so intelligent. Not that you would know anything about that. Banks closed inside, so this old lady parked and got in line by foot. Okay, but why though? Like, actually, like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, do your thing, but like, that just doesn't really make any sense. Also, I'm gonna apologize again. The road noise. There's like a decent amount of traffic going on right now. I guess people are like out and about right now trying to get some stuff done. I know that I talk about that a lot, but it's like, it bothers me, okay? I don't like the noise. I don't like how it interrupts my audio, alright? I have a tendency of finding things in the forest. This is the catch of the day. See, this is kind of cool, actually. There's this kid. What is going on? There's this guy on TikTok, and he goes out on runs, and like whenever he does, he like brings a backpack and like gloves and everything, and he picks up trash in the woods. And he always films it. I think it's pretty awesome. It's like ridiculous too, like how much people litter. Like, that's one thing I can't stand, is people when they fucking litter. Like, there's no point in doing it. Like, just put it in the garbage at least, you know? Like, recycle things. Come on, like let's try not to be as disgusting and shitty, okay? Like, let's just recycle and throw things in the garbage. Like, don't throw shit in the road, okay? Don't be throwing cigarettes all over the place and throwing plastic bottles. Like, that's so annoying. That's one of the things you just, oh god. It gets me so fired up all the time. There's a plant growing out of my sink. I feel like you should probably be concerned about that. Because that's like, That's pretty strange. I don't know what that would turn into, but it'd be pretty funny to just like let that thing grow and see how far it could actually get. Should probably do something about that, or just don't. You know, either way, just let it go, because that'd be funny as hell to see where that thing is in like a year. The way these beer cans open, ew. That's weird. I feel like that would probably be better, honestly, but also like that just looks really weird, and I feel like I would not like that at all. But it's probably a lot more effective, honestly. This old keyboard in my parents' basement with buttons that take you to different parts of the internet. Shopping, sports, finance. That's weird. And first of all, ew, that keyboard looks nasty. I mean, I get that it's like, you know, in the basement, and that looks like an early 2000s keyboard. But yeah, that thing looks nasty. Look at it. Gross. I'll tell you what, man, like that's one thing that's like really interesting is like the internet and like how far like computers came. Like a lot of these younger kids like wouldn't even remember it. It's like this massive ass like monitor. Like the monitor was just this big ass box. And then there was like, you know, you had the tower next to it and it was always loud as hell. It's just weird, man. And then, you know, you get the slim screen and everything, and now it's like you don't even need a computer because you can just use your phone, because phones are amazing. I was actually thinking about that today, like how ridiculous phones are, and like how people are always like, oh, these people are always on their phones all of a sudden. Well, yeah, I mean, like think about how much is on your phone. Like this thing, like essentially this is priceless, okay? Like yeah, of course people are always going to be on their phones because this literally has everything I want to see all the time. Like it's just right there in my pocket, in the palm of my hand, all the time. It's always on me. It's great. And it's like, okay, yeah, obviously being on your phone all the time isn't great. And like, I definitely try to limit the amount of time spent on it because it can be a toxic thing. But also it's like completely understandable why anyone would want to be constantly staring at their phone because, again, it's literally everything you want. How my coffee settled this morning. That's nice. I like that. I saw it now, like people are doing this. I really want to try it too because it looks really good. I think they call it whipped coffee, and it's like they take like coffee grounds, they put sugar in it, and then like they add a little bit of hot water, and they like mix it up a lot. First of all, it looks amazing, and I really want to try it. I think that's how they make it anyway. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure that you guys have probably seen it. It looks awesome. I really want to try it. 6 white SUVs waiting in the line at McDonald's drive-thru. Yeah. And 2 of them in a row are Toyota RAV4s. What's up? Illuminati confirmed. An owl appeared in our tree. Those things look crazy. Like, aren't they huge too? Like it's like a massive bird. Those things are so cool looking. This subreddit is definitely pretty accurate with the title, mildly interesting, because that's all this is. It's all just mildly interesting. It's like stuff that keeps your attention for just long enough to keep scrolling down the page. That's all it is. And there's 17.2 million members. See, I could relate to this one right now. Lowest gas prices I've seen in a long time was at $1.19 a gallon. Yeah, right now they're like the one gas station near my house. I think it's at like $1.85, which is ridiculous because like that's the lowest I think I've ever seen in my life, actually, like that I can remember at least. Literally 2 months ago, it was like almost $4. It was like $3.50 or like $3.60, something like that. It's definitely pretty interesting to see how fast they dropped in such a short amount of time. The holes left after moving the dartboard that was there the last year. Why would you put one of those things up in your house? I feel like there's 2 types of people. Ready? There's the people that actually like, they'll play darts legitimately, and they'll, you know, one dart, and they're real, like, they try to actually play the game correctly, and there's idiots like me who's gonna come along and grab the whole, like, set of darts and just fire them at the wall and see how many can stick. Yeah, I mean, that's, I don't know, because I think it'd be funny, and of course, like, all of them would miss. This kind of makes me uncomfortable. The patterns / markings made on this tree. Yeah, ugh. I don't know, that's just, I don't know how it's pronounced. It's like, but it's like that weird fear of like this stuff, and I forget how it's pronounced, like trypophobia or something like that. I don't know. I know I probably like destroyed that pronunciation, but whatever. You know what I'm talking about. This tree ate the sign along a trail. That's crazy, because that's like in that's like in that tree. I saw this one video the other day. This guy like I think he said that he was at like an abandoned school or something. I don't know how many years it was abandoned for, but like literally nature completely took over this building. Like you walk in, there's like trees growing in like the basketball court and everything, like growing through the floor of the building. Like it looked crazy. And there's like those vines everywhere, and there's like the outside walls were just like all covered in like the leaves, and I don't know, it looks so cool to see stuff like that. See, here's another one too. The way this tree has grown to reach sunlight. I think I was in New York or something at like Watkins Glen, I think it is. And there's this massive tree at the one part of it, and like it's going up, and I mean it's a like pretty good sized tree, but it like goes up, and then it just like there's huge curve in it, and it just looks so weird because it's like first of all, how does that even happen? Like it looks like someone walked up to it and just karate chopped it and just completely. I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's the first thing. Like when I looked at it, I was like, oh wow, it looks like someone just hit that tree and just completely bent it in, like as if it was like from a cartoon or something. It looked hilarious, but it just makes you think, like, how's that even possible? All right, I think I'm gonna end it with this one. Working from home, and I accidentally spilled tea all over my workplace. My fiance brings out this replacement keyboard with one lowercase letter. Like, does this keyboard just look different in general? Like, the letters on this just look so strange. I don't know, I've just never seen a keyboard like that. Like, the letters look too, like, digital and, like, squared, and there's no reason for that R to be lowercase. It just looks strange. It looks like just a right angle. I feel like every single one of these, like, really fits the description of mildly interesting because, I mean, that's literally... That's all it was. It was just interesting enough to keep me going through this, just to like find a couple of them that I was like, huh, oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Definitely some cool stuff though. This is a pretty good one. Alright, so I think that's it for now. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you are not, it helps out. Turn on notifications too so you don't miss these videos, these amazing videos that I'm making. Alright, I'm out. I'll see you later.